Yes, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the High Noon Spark. So I'm Sebastian, your host, and today I'm excited to bring you again nice advice and nice talk about AI. So let's present my co-host Cynthia Flores.
Hi, I'm really glad to be here with you today. So this is Noon Spark number 4, and I'm a
Yes.
business growth strategist. I'm dedicated today to making AI as intuitive as a conversation for you. So AI can simplify your work, enhance your decision, and open new doors. And Sebastian, tell me before we start, what makes the AI Entrepreneurs Alliance so special for you?
So yes, this is something very important for me. When I started a few years ago, again, Outsource Breeze, I know that I'm repeating AI Noon Spark again and again, but Outsource Breeze was a startup in AI, and I was struggling to have contract. I was struggling to have funding and everything. So I find myself asking other people's help. So and the other startup, the other company were at the same position, looking to have bigger contract, looking to have more helps. And I said, you know what? I think that with the AI where we are right now, I think this is the future of getting together and make sure that we're able to accomplish and making things happening all together. And this is why that we created AI Entrepreneurians to make this has happen and to have Mostafa and also Emilien begin to talk about their company, be able to shine and be able to have contract. And this is the purpose of AI Entrepreneurians right now.
Love it. And
Yes.
so this is why we do this every once in a while, but during the afternoon for big ideas. It's shared simply too over lunch. And so I want to share. Well, let me know in the chat. I don't know if we have access to the chat, like in I guess in LinkedIn or anything, but what's your AI goal? What do you want to achieve with AI? We're eager to hear from you.
Yes, perfect. Yes, for sure. Answer any question that will be answered from Mustafa and Emilien, and make sure also that again to connect with them, we will be able to share their info after the meeting. So make sure that if you need to have more details, need to have a code from their company, feel free. So get ready for 30 minutes of fun of AI. So let's do that. Let's start that.
Yes, yes, yes. So we might start with meeting our guests. So maybe we start with Emilien, founder of Piwwop, if I don't mistake, Piwwop AI. So please tell us about yourself, your vision. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me, Cynthia and Sebastian. I'm very, very happy to be here. I can share you my screen
Very
because
happy to be
I have a few slides here.
here.
Can you all see my screen?
Yes, there we go. You should have your screen soon. Yep.
All right, thank you. I'm Emilien. As you can hear, I'm French. I was here for 4 years now, and I am the co-founder of Piwwop, which is a French-Canadian company. Actually, it's a family business. We've been in business for 12 years, so it's not a startup anymore, but we reinvent ourselves every day, so we call it a startup anyway. So our mission is to get AI into operation. We are an innovation firm. We are a consultancy firm. We accompany our clients over the AI path, and our mission is we leverage the power of AI to augment staff and redesign organization so they can step into the future of work. As you all know, AI, we really find a lot of things in the work, and it's already redefining a lot of stuff. So we help our client to do that. Our expertise are from the high frequency trading. Actually, my father, who is the founder of Piwwop, was a high frequency trader. So he built high frequency trading system in Wall Street for 25 years, and from this deep understanding of the computers and deep understanding of how to build great system and large scale system, which use applied math and a lot of data science, we moved to R&D and applied math consultancy, digital twin and big data platform. So we leverage that in a lot of like parser distributor problems or stuff like that. And as well as dynamic pricing optimization. So it more for parcel distributor, for wood reseller, for a lot of businesses like that. They need dynamic pricing for hotelry. And since 2022, we moved into Gen AI and AI pipelines because, as you all know, ChatGPT added a lot to the field. What it did basically is that it cutted the bill by a factor of 10. So 4 years ago, we made proposal to companies for projects that were $1 million, and now we do the same project for $100,000. So it opened the market a lot. In terms of references, we have a lot of references. Basically, they're pretty much in Europe, but RATP is the French STM. SNCF is the train in France. La Poste, which is postal services. FDJ is the largest lottery operator in the world. We have Gendarmerie, which is the French army, French police. So we evaluated a lot around large groups, large enterprises, and those two last year, we evolved a lot around SMEs. And as I told you, we're a consultancy firm, so we do technical and strategical analysis and audits. We go to SMEs, we go to company, we do this diagnostic with them. We build demonstrator, we build proof of concept, and we build the actual system, the actual models, and we help them run the system. So we either host it on their server, or either host it on ours, and we provide maintenance services and keep the system up and running. That was a lot, but that's basically who we are.
Wow, I love it. That's awesome. And if I understand, so you have a company in Quebec and you also have staff in France, right? So you have
Okay.
okay, wow, wonderful.
Exactly.
Great.
We're around
Yes, and it's
15
a family
people.
business too, so that's nice because I think you built it with your father, right?
Exactly. Actually, my father built it started to build it in as a small consultancy firm when he go out of the training business. There were 4 or 5 people until 2019, and in 2019 he started to grow the business, and I stepped in 2020. So we were together for the last 5 years.
Wow, I love it. So before the big AI beginning, so you were already in the loops of tech. So I
Yeah,
love it.
actually we called it applied math before. Now it's called AI.
I love it. So nice work, Emilien. So now let's talk with Mostafa. Mostafa, that is AI voice agent specialist with TriggerVox. So welcome, Mostafa. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Looking forward to our conversation.
Yes, so explain a little bit about your TriggerVox mission and you. What do you do exactly with that? So how can it help people?
So, with TriggerVox, should I share my
Yes, go
screen?
Yep.
ahead.
All
Let's
right.
go.
So TriggerVox is our AI software that handles calls for our clients. Basically, it handles incoming and outgoing calls, so that you don't have to worry about your phone. It replaces your receptionist, and it takes care of the follow-up problem for businesses. So basically, one of the few things that it does is it answers calls for you 24/7. And during the calls, it whether they're incoming or outgoing, it works on booking calls for your leads and with people you work with. It also does the follow up for you, so you don't forget if you get busy and you don't have time, and if your salespeople don't like to do it. And then it helps you close more deals and grow your business. So that's basically what we do in a nutshell.
Wow, I love it. I love it. So, and this
So
is
and
this is awesome because we know that we have people that are missing here in North America, especially, and we're missing people to just take call response. So this is just awesome the way that you're doing right now. So yes, yes.
Appreciate it.
yes.
Appreciate it.
Well, and guys, Emilien and Mostafa are here live today, ready to share their expertise and inspire us. And they're reshaping businesses with AI. So feel free to send your question in the chat too. So we can see it. They're here for that today.
Yes. So I just want to verify, Mustafa, do you have other thing to show on your slide, or this is what you wanted to show us?
Yeah, so one of the things that we do, basically, the way we kind of differentiate from the rest of the pack is we've been in the marketing world for the past 20 years. So we kind of understand the marketing aspect of phone calls, and we understand how, uh, when it comes to sales and marketing, follow up is always the number one problem. So companies spend a lot of time and money to find leads and prospects or even customers, but they don't follow up with them, and they lose a lot of sales and they leave a lot of money on the table. So we design our system knowing the marketing world, and as I ran a call center before as well, we kind of understand how the whole calling aspect of business and running a business kind of works. So, we move fast, we solve problems, and the rest of it. And then, basically, the way you could test TriggerVox is, you could just maybe jump on our website at triggervox.ai, click on the button on the home page, and have a conversation with our AI call agent, or call the number, and just to see how it works. And so we have built a few integrations with different platforms, including your website. If you have a WordPress website, you can put a chat widget on your website, or a chat button on your website, so people could click on it. You could forward your phone numbers, and so when people call in, it will answer your calls for you. We have also have built integrations with a large number of CRMs and other platforms, such as your accounting softwares or funnels like Go High Level, HubSpot, and rest of it. So as leads come in, the system takes care of the follow up and answering the calls for you. So
That's awesome. And you know what? Cars driving without driver. We saw also robot that is coming, and I think that the voice agent. This is something that we should see very very soon for all the business. So we'll be able to we won't be able to see if it's a real person or a AI agent responses. So this is how good the AI is right now. So it's just a matter of time. I think that every
100%.
businesses will have that.
Absolutely. So the user is asking, does TriggerVox come with its own CRM, or can be implemented within others like Monday? So the answer is, we have a contact page that to all the contacts that come in, it does show, and you could certainly integrate with CRM Monday or Zoho CRM or other softwares to take care of your callings, and you could implement, follow-up calls or answering incoming calls anywhere in your funnel, basically. And so sometimes people ask me, how does it work for me? Is this for me, or like, does it work for my business, or is this just for any or a specific type of business? So the way we set this up is, you set this up specifically and customize it for your business. So it will answer questions and answer the calls based on your knowledge base, your company's knowledge base. It will follow your script, and it will basically answer questions and have conversations based on your data. And it is designed and set up all for you and your company. And as a matter of fact, we made it so that if it asks if a user or a prospect asks an irrelevant question from AI, the AI will say, so let's say that we do marketing, and a prospect say, hey, can you deliver flowers in my for my door? Then the AI would say, no, sorry, we only do marketing, we don't deliver flowers here. So it will only stay on task and do everything that you ask it to do, to customize it to your company.
Love it.
Hmm.
Love it.
And let's say we'll answer the question soon. So I see that there's question coming into the chat, but I wanted to know also about Emilien. How does Piwwop AI adapt its solution to meet the specific needs of businesses like bookstores or service providers? We saw a little bit about from Mostafa, but in your case?
In our case, we make custom solution every time. So we start with the business needs. We start by mapping the process really narrow, and we believe in one thing is low change management, because the development part is not the hard part in a AI solution. Actually, the hard part is the change management with the team. So we make solution that imply a low change management every time. For example, I have a really good example, which is we made something for accounting reconciliation. So the company we accompanied had a lot of built reconciliates in a QuickBook equivalent of QuickBook in Europe, which is Sage. And there is a button in Sage to reconciliate magically the bills, and it would reconcile about half of that. And 4 people in the company would spend a full-time job to reconcile it by hand. What we did, it's something that pulled the data from Sage, reconciled it, and pull it back, and put it back into Sage. So the UI, the change management for the employees were just to click on the button, and that's it. And there will be 97% of reconciliation, and that's a very low UI, very low UX. That's a process that doesn't change. We just enhance it and enhance their day to day. So that's how we can adapt, is by doing custom solution every time, and doing our solution very carefully, so the process doesn't change much for the people.
Nice. I love it. I love it. And so you're able to adapt whatever the industry, make sure, as you say, like the accounting, anything that you're able to fit and make sure that the process is easier. So that's the big picture. So
Exactly.
I always doing a superhero episode. So I'm going to share with you some great pictures. So me as a superhero, so I'm Thor right now. So always smiling, and AI that I'm able to do anything as the AI Entrepreneur Alliance. I wanted also to show you Cynthia Flores as She Hulk,
Oh,
that with big muscle that she's able to tackle everything, and as a speaker and make sure that the business are on the good road. I have Emilien that is a flash, so he's working AI quick as lightning. And finally, we have Mostafa as Aquaman, that is the master of communication.
Nice.
There we go. There we go. So a little fun about AI and tech. This is so amazing, and I will try to maybe next time to make it happen with the video. That would could be so great to also have video with that. So yes. So let's go back on the question that we have and make sure that again, if we are able to, Cynthia, take the lead with the question that we have on the chat bot and everything also. But
do
make
you
sure
want me
that
to
we,
read the chat bot right
yeah,
now?
go ahead. Yeah, take the lead for that.
So I don't see the names, but one is I started to use AI recently and just dabble with it, but already found some advantage in finding project leads and want to improve on it. But to be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. So maybe if you have tricks or anything that can help that person with the process of starting with that. I don't know if Mustafa or Emilien.
100%. So, what I would do with that is I would map out a funnel and figure out what you're doing with those leads step by step, right? And then you want a visual funnel and figure out, all right, this person is going to come in. I'm going to send them this message. When they respond, here is the next thing that I'm going to say. Then I'm going to say, get them on a demo call, or I'm going to get them on a discovery call and see where they're at. And then I'm going to work on closing them. When I close them, then this is going to be the first step. So figure out the funnel step by step and see where you can use AI, say in that funnel, where you can automate which parts of the funnel you can automate. And if you do not map it out visually, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, because if you don't have a funnel and if it's not mapped out, what happens is every day is a new funnel, is a new approach, is a new strategy, right? So you want to map it out and then start tracking to see what is working, what is not working. And then that way, over time, you keep optimizing and improving your process and see where you can add different AI tools to even, automate it further. And then that's what I would go about it, how I
Yes,
would go about it.
and that's a good thing to know. So tell us if it helped you too, but because what works for one thing, maybe you'll see that you can optimize it for the next one. And so if you don't track it and if you don't know exactly what you're doing, it's hard to.
100%.
Yeah.
And I have another question. I don't know, Sebastian, if you want to read the other question for
Yeah,
Mostafa.
the question for Mostafa is the TriggerVox come with their own CRM?
I already answered that question.
Yeah,
So yeah,
let
it
me just
does. We do. Yeah, through Zapier and
yeah,
Make.com, we connected to thousands and thousands of other platforms.
yeah, there we
So
go. Okay. So let me just verify the other one because I just have access to the chat. So I'm a business development manager, and my job is to find potential leads and opportunities. So we supply physiotherapy clinics
yeah,
in Canada. So my target is to find new clinics. So you're looking to have maybe cold calling. Are you able to make it happen? Yeah,
100%. So
yeah.
with our system, if you say find the leads and you know that these physio clinics are moving and or they need a space, you could set it up so our system calls them up and does some qualifying of the prospect. Says, hey, I found you. It seems like you're moving spaces. Is that right? Or am I wrong about that? And if they're qualified and they say, yeah, you know what, we are looking for a place, then I would say, you know what, would you be against a quick check to see how we could, help you find a good space for you guys and work on booking an appointment? Then you bring them in and then work on closing the deal.
Wow, I love it. So can take a booking. They can answer question. They can also call people for marketing. That's awesome.
100%.
So this is just awesome.
And if you have
Wow.
other question, guys, it's the time to put
Yeah.
it in the chat before it finishes.
And before passing to Emilien, maybe a question to Mustafa because you're talking right now. So where is coming from this idea to start this business? Where this came from to build that?
So, like I mentioned in my bio, I've been in marketing for 20 years or so, and I ran a call center before. And now, my now co-founder Mehdi saw one of my podcasts before, and he reached out and said, "Hey, this is what I'm working on. Should we work together?" And then we started working together. So I brought in my marketing and call center expertise into the team. He brought his coding expertise, and we built it together. That's how it happened.
Wow, I love it. I love it.
And,
Yes. So
and Emilien, what's one actionable AI strategy a business could try to tomorrow, let's say, to drive success from your perspective?
Actually, if we talked about SMEs who don't have any strategy right now, because all large scale company hire McKinsey to make them a strategy. So let's talk about SMEs. In SMEs, you maybe have one or two champions who use ChatGPT on a daily basis and can automate a lot of their work. But there are a lot of people behind and a lot of people who don't know how to use those kind of tools, which are on the shelf. We're not talking about custom development here. I think the way to go to start is to train your team. Spend a seminar, do a seminar, spend a day or two to train your team on the tools that are available, on the technology as well, so they can understand what's magical, what's not. Actually, nothing magical, but what can work for which use case. And when you have that implemented in your team, you will start to see big changes. And then when everybody understand how the technology works, they can start to think about other solutions to other problems. Because if you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know that the AI can solve a particular problem, you cannot come up with the project and say to your manager, to your boss, hey, we could do that. It could 5x our productivity. So the first thing for SMEs or for businesses that are trying to take advantage of AI is to train their team so everybody's on the same level. That would be my take on this one.
Wow, nice. Love it. And has a question about a startup or a person who wanted to go in AI. So, do you have any advice that you can maybe tell for people getting into AI?
Do you mean on like technical people who want to build a startup?
If, for example, a person wanted to get involved starting with a project, or they may wanted to come at your company and maybe apply, or what skills that they need to have, and how they can start somewhere. Where's the best start to get in AI that you can give as advice?
Actually, technicals is really the way to go to understand the technology. If you're on a technology team, technology company, you have to understand the technology. So the AI part is more mathematical. If you're good at math and you have a good math curriculum, you can go well in that part. But the hard part is the computer science part, like
Nice.
having good computer science understanding, having good system, good network understanding is really the way to go, because a lot of people can do the math and are like front end developers or mathematician, but the hard part in building system is building the network, building the I mean computer network, building
Yeah,
the infrastructure of it.
system.
So yeah, a skill that is really required, and won't go out like the very soon is network developer and system developer. That's really the way to go, I think.
Nice.
That,
Okay,
that's
so
what we're looking for, actually. If you're good in Kubernetes, in Docker and stuff like that, come in DM.
nice. Are you hiring right now? So if people are listening right now,
Yes,
do
we are.
you still hiring people?
Yes, we are. We're looking for very technical people.
There you go. So if people are technical or they want to learn, so talk to Emilien. So now for Mostafa, I have a little question right now for you. So I just want to verify, because you explained that you can have like a voice agent, you can also have a cold calling. I just want to verify, if I'm a customer and I'm calling you, it's possible to have only one services, or it's a package to have like the cold calling, the answering machine. So how it's working, if you have like 4 or 5 place, do I need to how you sell it?
So it all comes included in our package, the
Yeah,
incoming and outgoing calls. So it replaces your receptionist if you want to set that up. And it also, if you want to take care of the, either you could do set it up to do your follow-up calls as people opt into your funnel or to your website, contact forms or whatnot. And then you could upload a list if you have permission to legally call those people. Then you can start cold calling people. So the legal aspect of this is very important. You must have permission
yeah. They do
to
not call this
call these
access.
people. You cannot, yeah, you cannot just pick up our system and start cold calling people illegally if you don't have permission to do so. If we do find out, we're going to have to stop you, because you're going to get sued or you're going to get penalized by the governments in Canada or US. So yeah, absolutely, you can, if you, so in the B2B world, in the business to business world, if their phone number is what you might call it public, you can cold call them. It's not a problem. And so that's how that
Nice.
works. And in our system, you could do both.
So any services, so you were able to adapt the services about what the customer needed. So if they wanted to have one agent, two, four, five, and depending about, as you said, cold calling or just answering question, a salesperson, you can manage whatever it is. Wow.
Right. Yeah,
Wow. Well, I'm
absolutely.
seeing that
Yes.
time right now. Oh my God.
Mhm.
So I think that we have the half of a question that we didn't answer since. Wow. That's
No, I think we didn't have a new question. I think it was about the clinic that, yeah, the hard part of that, the person is finding the opportunities. So from the start, so it's clinic,
Right.
government's planning to move or add an extra clinic.
so.
Yeah, that for that we need to sit down and work out a marketing strategy on how to find those people. We need to dig deeper on that. It's probably not going to
Yes,
happen right
exactly.
now.
It's the same. Even when I work with the clients, it's more deeper in the vision and when they want to what kind of
Yeah.
clients. So
I may have a take on this one. We work with clients who did lead generation, and a tool that really helped them is deep search. So the deep search feature, it's available on Gemini, on ChatGPT, on Grok, I believe, not on Claude, but it's basically you type a research and the system will go search around 10th, if not 100 of website before giving you the answer. So it helped a lot for lead generation for one of our clients. So if the information is available on the internet, this system can find it. So deep research or deep search feature.
good. Thank
Wow.
you.
So thank you very much, Mostafa, Emilien, also Cynthia. This is awesome. I wanted to thank also everyone that came today to listen the speaker. We will have our next event on the 16th July. So that will be the next webinar that we'll have. And also on August, we'll have also the live event for the AI Entrepreneur Alliance. So we will be able to share everything on LinkedIn and also the other social network. So again, thank you very much, everybody, to come today. It's a pleasure. Thank you very much again, Cynthia, my co-host.
My
And
pleasure, Emilien, Mostafa. Thank you for making AI so inspiring and
Thank you very much.
accessible.
Thank you, guys. Great to be here. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you
hanging
very
out
much.
with you.
Have a great day.
Bye.
You too.